Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. Thanks for coming out. This morning I was working on a Troy built with a Honda Power GCV 160. Gentleman messaged me, said, I'd like to come out, see what mowers you have. I have a trade-in, so I told him to come on out. The Honda was giving me a fit, and kind of needed to step away from that machine and give it some thought, maybe go back to it in a bit. So I figured I'd do a video on this 2009, which he traded in. I asked him what he was looking for. He said, well, I have a self-propelled now. I'm looking for another self-propelled. I only had one left, just a 20-inch Lawn Boy self-propelled. I may have done a video with you kids and cadets on that one. So he said, look at my trade-in. What would you value it at? And I looked it over. It looks complete. He said the front wheel stopped working, something about the front wheel drive. He wanted self-propelled, so he doesn't want the unit anymore. He said his father-in-law said he couldn't get it going and couldn't start it, but he said he could. So I'm not sure if it was the gentleman's or the father-in-law's or what the story is on this. So he didn't seem too happy with the $20 trade value for the Crafty. He said, that's it? And I said, yeah. So he took the Lawn Boy for $140 cash. So let's look this thing over and see if it's going to need major repairs or if he was Harvey the homeowner and it doesn't need anything. So like I said, he said the father-in-law couldn't start it, but he could. It's got gas in it. Why don't we just do that first? Check oil, see if that's good enough. Looks well used and it's at the right mark. A little on the high side, but not bad. So let's just see if it starts on its own. It's an automatic choke. No priming on this unit. First, let's look at the filter. See if anybody did any maintenance to this. As far as deck integrity, it doesn't look too bad. He said he bought it on Facebook, and I'm just looking at the unit now, and this may be one of my units actually, because I'm looking at the Earl Scheib paint job here, and that's something that I would do. Scuff and shoot. There was some rust right here under the cover. I'm wondering if this is one of my units from a few years ago. I didn't recognize the guy, but maybe his father-in-law showed up and bought it from me. Okay, so that's a little different. They just took a scouring pad from Dollar Tree and used that as a filter. So that's not something I would have sent down the road. So not sure if this is my unit or not, but the shitty paint job certainly could be mine. Maybe there's another shitty painter in the county. So let's remove this. I'm just going to take some compressed air and get rid of some of this debris first, and then try starting it. I'm really curious now if this is one of my old units. Didn't want all that getting pulled into the carburetor. Okay, it started right away. I put the scouring pad here to see if it was blocking any of the air, and the air is just going right through this. I thought maybe they had a starting issue because this was blocked, but no. Engaged the front wheel drive and that works, so I don't know what the deal is with this. Everything he said about it not doing what it should, it's doing what it should. So I think it just needs to be cleaned up. Let's turn it over and see what the blade looks like. So I don't know what this guy's problem was. He said one of the front wheels here was not working. So maybe they just need to be greased up. One thing I did notice is that the wheels are new. The tread looks brand new, and the gray plastic looks a little brighter than this plastic here, which has been in the sun and it's scratched up. This is a little bit bleached. The wheel rims here look like they're in better condition, and of course the tread here is nearly new. It's still got the rib here in the middle. So this here is definitely something that could slow down your front wheel drive. Maybe this is what the deal was. He said it wasn't working. Maybe it was working, but not fast, because it was dragging all the yard debris here. I don't know how he missed this. You can actually see it from the front. It's sticking under the deck here. So it looks like he was off-roading with this. This is extremely long hay that he was cutting. This stuff is long. It's a couple feet long. So he was taking it into the woods. Look how long this stuff is. He was a farmer. Farmer Fred was doing a little hay baling with the Crafty. Too bad I didn't have horses. I got to detangle all of that. Okay, let's look at the blade, single hole, crafty. What do we got? It's dull, but not bad. There's no big gouges in it. This side, no big gouges. This just needs to be touched up. They possibly put a second blade on this, I'm guessing. What do you think? It's the original blade, original tires? I don't think so. Belt's got a little bit of glazing on it. But it's acceptable. So stored outside, maybe we got some rusty head bolts. So I think I did good for 20. I'll give you the model number. It's the 917.370432. Serial 04111 for Mike 044402. That's the Crafty number. Let me give you the engine number. It looks like the 126 Tango 020795 Bravo 1. 091208 maybe. All I know is it's a 2009. The rest of this is a little rusty. 2009. Zero 0795 for the 4 center numbers. Bravo 1. 126 Tango 02 for the first set of numbers. This will clean up nicely. I'll shaker can black this oxidation. This was the Earl Scheib I was talking about. Rust under here. Somebody just removed the cover. You can see a little overspray on the cable. They just painted this. Water probably collected here and the paint peeled off. Same thing right along here. Only other issue I saw was the cables are rusty. I gotta lube up these cables. There's some rust on the cables. Other than that, I think it's a complete unit. It'll make a good seller. The 675 22-inch cut, self-propelled, front-wheel drive. Stickers faded. You can see the new tread right there. It's still got the little new knobby leftover rubber between the treads. Okay, I don't see anything major with this 09 Crafty. It just needs to be cleaned up. I don't know what his deal was. It didn't turn out to be as bad as he thought. I thought maybe the transmission was shot when he said the one of the front wheels was not working. But this is posi traction. Both wheels turn at the same time on this particular Crafty. Anyway, I'm going to give Mr. Cluck something to do. He's going to go to town on that hay bale and hopefully get rid of it for me this afternoon. You kids and cadets have a good day today. Appreciate you coming out. Please like and subscribe. Tip your waitress and wait staff. They're doing an awesome job. Good to see all of you again. We're going to do some more work on this Crafty once the Honda GCV 160 project is done. I think I may dive back into that now since I took a little break. Have a good day. Thanks for coming out. I think I did well for 20 bucks trade.